When the south of Vietnam was completely independent, the first irrigation team was established to support socio-economic development there. SIWRR has adapted to meet the needs of each new generation. Researchers at SIWRR have always worked hard for the development in the future. Currently, computational tools developed and used by SIWRR are constantly being upgraded and improved to aid research topics including forecasting water sources, spreading water pollution, saltwater intrusion, forecasting landslides, river morphology, inventorying and predicting water sources, dynamic water balance for drought regions, calculating and predicting the impacts of storm, climate change, sea level rise, land subsidence, sand mining. In addition, many hydraulics experiments, structural solutions, and advanced engineering plans have been applied. Saltwater intrusion has always brought challenges to agriculture production in the Mekong Delta. SIWRR has installed a system of saltwater monitoring stations with automated technologies to get information about the operations of sluice gates and stations that are designed to prevent saltwater intrusion. Forecasting saltwater intrusion in the dry seasons and floods in the rainy seasons are very important for the Mekong Delta. SIWRR have prepared key technical documents for MARC, Department of Crop Production and Localities, making crop production plans. In addition, these documents also support the Directorate of Water Resources, Vietnam Disaster Management Authority and localities, making plans to respond to and prevent natural disasters. Besides forecasting water resources, SIWRR also has a track record in mitigating river and coastal erosion. Erosion affects the life of local people along the river and coastal zones. Indeed, river and coastal erosion is one of the key issues addressed in the Prime Minister Resolution number 120 on socio-economic development and climate change adaptation in the Mekong Delta. A series of serious erosion events occurred in 2017 and early 2018, which directly threatened the safety of many residential areas, river and coastal infrastructure, especially in An Giang, Đồng Tháp, Cà Mau and Bạc Liêu provinces. Facing these critical situations, SIWRR immediately researched and clarified the causes and proposed urgent solutions to cope with landslides. These effective solutions were highly appreciated by local governments. The long-term and systematic research results of SIWRR provide a scientific basis and technical solutions for river draining and bank protection works in important areas in the Mekong Delta and Saigon-Đồng Nai River Basin. Typical projects of SIWRR include an investigation of river morphology of the Saigon-Đồng Nai River, protections of the Sa Đéc River embankment in Đồng Tháp Province, the Long Toàn River embankment in Trà Vinh Province, the Gành Hào Sea embankment in Bạc Liêu Province, and the Cổ Chiên River embankment in Vĩnh Long Province. SIWRR has also helped develop erosion forecasts for the Cửu Long River, Saigon River, and Mương Chuối, etc. These works have contributed to limiting the losses of people and property caused by river and coastal erosion. After reunification of the South, Millions of hectares of the Mekong Delta were seriously affected by aluminum contamination, which prevent these areas being used for agriculture. SIWRR researchers have been finding solutions for the reductions of aluminum contaminations and salt, promoting the recovery of uncultivated fields. Thanks to many practical solutions for reclaiming acid sulfate soil areas proposed by SIWRR, Đồng Tháp 10 has once again become the fertile areas with high agricultural productivity. Recently, SIWRR has been a key participant in the Mekong Delta Integrated Climate Resilience and Sustainable Livelihood Project (ICRSL), funded by World Bank. This project is a part of the main component of adapting to climate change and improving livelihood in flood seasons for local people in the upstream part of the Mekong Delta. The project supports farmers to adapt and transfer from 3 to 2 rice crops per year with aquaculture activities in order to ensure sustainable livelihoods without affecting downstream areas. Urban flooding in Ho Chi Minh City is becoming more serious recently. Facing this situation, SIWRR is the key unit of the irrigation plan for preventing urban flooding for Ho Chi Minh City, chaired by Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. One of the important solutions is to construct a large-scale tide prevention sluice system with 6 sluices located in critical positions of the Saigon River system. Participation in the research and design of these key flood-resistant projects has demonstrated SIWRR's role in solving urgent issues in Ho Chi Minh City. Because of its special topographic characteristics and climate change impacts, the southern central provinces always stays dry. SIWRR has conducted many research activities to propose more effective irrigation solutions and technologies. For example, rain sprinkler technology for dragon trees and light rain irrigation at the roots of grape trees. SIWRR cooperates with more than 70 universities, institutes, and international organizations in the world, such as the Mekong River Commission (MRC), Japan International Cooperation Agency (JICA), Swedish International Development Cooperation Agency (SIDA), Danish Hydraulic Institute (DHI), Delft University, the Netherlands, UNESCO, IHE, and recently organizations such as the German Center for Space Research (DLR), German Research Center for the Geosciences (GFC), the University of Southampton, and the University of Hull of the United Kingdom, Korean universities and companies, World Bank, ADB, etc. In order to achieve success in research and application, SIWRR pays great attention to building human resources and facilities. At the beginning, the institute had only 15 researchers. Currently, SIWRR has 180 researchers, including 5 professors, 15 doctors, 45 masters, and more than 100 engineers and bachelors. A few of SIWRR researchers are studying as postgraduates in developed countries. SIWRR has 3 functional departments, 3 research departments, and 8 research centers. SIWRR has 2 campuses. The first campus is in Ho Chi Minh City, and the second one is in Bình Dương Province. The Bình Dương campus has 4 specialized laboratories in hydraulics, construction materials, geotechnical, and environmental chemistry. Another laboratory is under construction, and this will become the key hydrodynamic laboratories for the southern region. The hydraulics and hydrodynamics laboratories of the Institute are capable of studying in-depth complex hydrodynamic issues for irrigation development in the southern provinces of Vietnam. In conclusion, in its 40 years history, SIWRR activities have always supported agricultural, rural, and irrigation development in the southern provinces. SIWRR is a leading science research institute where studies are undertaken to solve urgent scientific problems related to socio-economic development in the southern provinces. SIWRR is a leading science research institute where studies are undertaken to solve urgent scientific problems related to socio-economic development in the southern provinces. SIWRR bridges the gap between theory and practice to enhance people resources, capacity, technologies, and equipment. Although the 45 years of achievement of SIWRR are modest, we are very proud because most of our results have practical application, solving real problems, therefore contributing to the strong socio-economic development of the southern provinces. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development has highly appreciated these achievements. After 45 years of development, SIWRR will continuously develop and cooperate to achieve more successes as a leading research institute, solving new and urgent scientific problems, and effectively implementing the Ministry Action Plan on restructuring agriculture and the Government Resolution 120 on sustainable development of the Mekong Delta to adapt to climate change.